Okay. I guess we're live. Oh, you know what? I'll need to get my phone to make sure we're live. What is good, everybody? It is the Godfather of VR, the ageless one of the man, Lincoln Clay. We are back with another GT7 stream. And more so, we are here to talk about... Oh, wow. The roundtable's live. Okay. Second, folks. Okay. All right. So I can see the whole... That way, gaming night. Gran Turismo 7 has redeemed itself. For the most part, I would say it did, but I would say that all this shit was unnecessary. So that's why we're here, to talk about the response Sony gave to the backlash that they... Oh, let me take care of that real quick. Sony responded to the backlash that they were catching. And I think all this shit could have been avoided. As you all know, going back to the very beginning, Sony gave this game out to journalists for review, and they kept the microtransactions out of the game while the journalists had the games in their hands. And then once the game released, then they turned the microtransactions on, to the disgust of a lot of people. And so you guys know that there was backlash from the microtransactions, and some people responded by farming credits. So Sony did an update. The game was off. I collected my 1,000,000 credits this morning. Yeah, I got mine too, J-Dog. So Sony responded to the complaints about the microtransactions. They sent out an update. It broke the game. They took it offline for over 30 hours. And when the game came back online, the payouts had been reduced. So in my opinion, the whole reason for that update was because of the farming. I felt like Sony reduced the payouts to try to recover some of that money that they felt they lost from people farming credits. I think the intentions were to try to tighten the screws on the gamers and try to force them into the microtransactions that much more. This morning I got a Hellcat from a 4-star ticket. Nice. So what happened? So after the game came back online, people were still farming, but they weren't getting as much of a payout. Well, we got the bullshit response from Kaz. Sorry, Kaz, I love you, but, that was some damage controlling ass bullshit response. But in any case, so it was just come to light a couple of days ago that another method of farming would allow people to make as much as 15 million credits a day without even playing the game. And I meant to go online yesterday because the topic was going to be, how was Sony going to respond to that? Because when I first heard about that, I said, okay, this might only be a small problem because only a handful of people might be willing to go out of their way to use the remote app and the script necessary to farm that many credits. Well, I think one of the things that could have hurt them, we'll get to that, because I'm jumping ahead of myself. So in any case, Sony responded, and here's the footnote. So we're going to read it. An update to our players. Oh, I got to move the camera. So hold on, folks. I got to move the camera. Let's put it up there. Okay, so an update to our players from Kazunori Yamauchi, president of Polyphony Digital, creator of Gran Turismo. Dear Gran Turismo community, thank you for your continued support and feedback on Gran Turismo 7. Your voices have not gone unheard. I would like to apologize for the frustration and confusion caused last week with our patch updates, which resulted in not only a server outage, but also adjustments to the in-game economy, which were made without a clear explanation to our community. To me, the message was clear. I said that before. I felt like that was Sony trying to respond to what they probably felt was lost money from people farming credits. So I think they reduced the payouts to try to force people that much more into microtransactions. To me, the message what Sony was trying to say was, we're going to get that money back that people have been farming. So let's move on. We know that this is not the Gran Turismo experience you expect, and we will be making a goodwill gesture in the form of non-paid credit pack of 1 million credit available to those players who may have been affected. You will see this hit your accounts shortly. Make sure you log into the game before April 25th to claim the credits. The patch update previously deployed was intended to rectify an issue with inconsistent reward payouts within a part of the World Circuit events, but to reestablish the intended equilibrium and provide more accurate rewards based on time investment and completion. It was necessary to reallocate the reward system as a whole. To improve the player experience, we will be rolling out a considerable patch in the beginning of April. The number of events will be increased, and we will reestablish the reward system with greater balance throughout the game to benefit all players. Updates, which will come into effect at the beginning of April. Increased rewards in the events in the latter half of the World Circuits by approximately 100% on average. Addition of high rewards for clearing the circuit experience in all gold, all bronze results. Increase of rewards in online races. Include a total of 8 new 1-hour endurance race events to missions. That'll be cool. This will also have higher reward settings. Increase the upper limit of non-paid credits in player wallets from 20 million credits to 100 million credits. Let me read that again. Increase the upper limit of non-paid credits in player wallets from 20 million to 100 million. Increase the quantity of used and legend cars on offer at any given time. Beyond this, there will be a few additional patches deployed between now and the end of April, which will add new cars and course layouts to make some other fixes. Finally, we also want to take the opportunity to lay out some of the near-term updates we are working on. We can't confirm an exact date or specifics yet, but we will give advance notice via www.granturismo.com. Increase the payout value of limited time rewards as we develop a live service. Further World Circuit event additions. Addition of endurance races to missions, including 24-hour races. Addition of online time trials and awarding of rewards according to the player's difference with the top ranked time. Make it so cars can be sold. Yep. We want to thank you for your continued patience and valuable feedback as we grow and evolve GT7 to make it as enjoyable and rewarding for as many players as possible. We also want to keep communication lines open with our community so that we can work together to build the best racing experience possible. Limit 1 per person, must own the digital copy. So I did get my million credits. It's a big step in the right direction. I just feel that this shit was unnecessary. The outrage from this game was serious. I think that I've said this before in a couple of previous streams, that what Polyphony Digital and Sony was trying to pull was, they were trying to pull a combination of Star Wars Battlefront and GT5. They were trying to implement an economy similar to GT5 with the shark cards, make the grind nearly impossible, so you just like skip all of it and just go pay for microtransactions. That was the similarity to GT5. The similarity to Star Wars Battlefront 2 is the overall plan. I've said it before that Star Wars Battlefront 2 stood to be the biggest Star Wars game ever, and that's where I'm sorry, Snake Doctor, GTA 5. So I'm trying to hurry up and get to the meat of this stream. So yeah, I might say GTA 5 when I meant GT7 and vice versa. So what they were trying to do in terms of Star Wars Battlefront 2, again, I was saying that Star Wars Battlefront 2 stood to be the biggest Star Wars game ever created. It was going to touch everybody on the planet. And that's when EA planned to make their big move to monetize this game. GT7, in my opinion, was looking at the same thing. This stood to be the biggest racing sim ever. And I think that's where they plan to make their big move to try to monetize the shit out of everybody. To me, that was a highly risky move because you ran the risk of doing irreparable damage with the GT7 community. And I was saying this to Ham earlier, that look at EA. In my opinion, EA has not fully recovered from the damage caused by Star Wars Battlefront 2. That caused such a firestorm. EA with the damage control excuses, the surprise mechanics, the giving people an option. It just so happens that a new Star Wars movie was about to come out, and it was getting a lot of negative press because people were connecting the movie to Star Wars Battlefront. So much to the point that Disney had to step in and tell EA to turn those microtransactions off. They eventually put the microtransactions in the game once hype had died down from the movie. But in my opinion, the damage had been done because Star Wars Battlefront got off to a terrible launch. They were forced to put the game on sale sooner than they wanted to, because I ended up buying the game for like $20 like 2 weeks after it launched. Another thing was that EA was trying so hard. Ham, what's good? EA was trying so hard to repair the damage with the community that moving forward, that every time EA came out with a game, they had to make it clear that the game had no microtransactions or cosmetic transactions. Case in point, when they introduced Anthem at E3, they had to make it a point to say that the game will have... Jonathan, what's up? They had to make it a point to say that Anthem was going to have cosmetic microtransactions. Same to you, good sir. And then when Jedi Fallen Order came out, they had to make it a point to tell everybody that this game would not have microtransactions. So how bad is that when you have to get on a stage on E3 and you present a game, but you have to tell the audience that this game is going to have cosmetic microtransactions or no microtransactions at all? That's how bad, your reputation is, and how much you've damaged your relationship with the community. I think that Polyphony Digital and Sony ran the risk of the same shit happening to them. Now, it is a good thing that they reversed course with these microtransactions, but I think their hand was forced. I don't think they did it out of goodwill, because stop and think about it. Who the fuck thought that this was a good idea to put all these type of microtransactions in the game? I mean, that it made me wonder, is that why Jim Ryan was brought in, so he could teach, Sony how to be greedy? Like, to teach them that Western greed, that American greed. Jimmy, what's good? So, I think a number of things forced Sony to kind of reel this shit back in. Number one, the backlash. I think number two, sales, because I think sales was probably hurting on this game, or it wasn't looking good. The user score on Metacritic probably factored into that. Big YouTubers jumping into the scene. You had people like Young Yeah, Review Tech. They weighed in on this, and between those two, they have over 3 million subs. And Young Yeah even went as far. I'm listening to the Roundtable podcast. Yeah, I saw that after I went live. So if they're still live once I get done with this stream, I'll join them. I think they're talking about Elden Ring, which I've never played the game, don't have any intentions to play the game, don't know anything about the game. So if I joined them, I would just be there for the ride. Anyway, moving forward. So Young, yeah, he went as far as not only did he cover that topic when it was revealed about the farming where you could get 15 million credits a day. He went as far as put the link in the description of his video showing you, directing you to where you can get set up to farm these credits, because he said he don't have a problem doing that when you have egregious predatory microtransactions like that. So I was like, yeesh. You know, I know he takes a stand against microtransactions. I'm not sub to him anymore, but I know that I think I've seen him attack just about everybody for their microtransactions, I think, except Microsoft. But yeah, but to go as far as to have almost 2 million subs, you put a link in the description and you invite them to go farm these credits. So that probably hurt too. And then I think another thing that probably hurt was the long-term picture. It probably could have hurt the launch of PSVR 2, because this is a given that this game is going to have VR support. How many people would have been motivated to buy a PSVR 2 headset to play this game knowing that it's riddled with egregious microtransactions? So I think a lot of shit forced their hand. But I go back to saying that this shit should have never happened in the first place. Not only do I start to wonder who thought it was a good idea to put these microtransactions in the first place, and then when people started complaining about it, who thought it would be an even better idea to take the game offline, and then when you bring it back up online, you reduce the payout? Who thought that was an even better idea than the original microtransactions? So to me, they took a huge risk by doing that, because if they would have found themselves in a situation like EA, that would have hurt. Because I still think I'm led to believe that the majority of the revenue that Sony gets comes from the PlayStation brand, and Gran Turismo is the biggest selling franchise on the PlayStation platform. So again, they ran a huge risk doing that shit. I mean, we'll see if they learned their lesson or not, because I'll say this, that because of the microtransactions that was in this game, I'm sitting here thinking to myself that when PSVR 2 launches, if this is what waits for us on PSVR 2, where all these hybrid games that they want third-party publishers to add VR support to, is this what waits for us? Is a bunch of ass egregious microtransactions in VR? So yeah, definitely I think their hand was forced, and so yeah, I think that's about all I got. So we'll see. I did get my million credits. There it's going. So, but you guys can see that I have 1.7 million credits because I claimed my $1 million gift for my troubles. So that was the I think that was I think I read that in the footnotes that yeah, they gave everybody 1 million credits for their trouble, but it never should have happened in the first place again. So let's go enjoy some of that money. Let's go buy a car. I'm thinking about. I was talking about buying that Beetle. Sorry, dude, I was AFK. Oh, it's all good. I was still rambling anyway. Ham. Is Volkswagen considered an American dealer? Where is it? There it is. Volkswagen. Damn it, right there in front of me. This Beetle right here on GT Sport, I absolutely love this car. Vive las the questions. When I drove this car on PlayStation VR on GT Sport, I fell in love with this car. Let's get it. Wait a minute. What do you guys think? Because, yeah, they put the bloody midi under Germany. So this was the car that was on GT Sport as far as delivery goes. This is obviously a new one. So what do you guys think? The white one or the blue one? Mini is owned by BMW now? What should I get? The white one looks better? It does, but... oh, you know what? Yeah, you're right. I like those tires on the white one, too. Devastator, what's up? Yeah, we'll go ahead and go with the white one. Let's get it. Some better liveries for the Beetle on Sport. Yeah, this is the one that was on GT Sport, and it does look better. And I think we'll test this car. Hey, I got money to burn. We got that $1 million from Polyphony Digital. I got money to burn. Hell, I'm thinking I'm feeling like buying another car. One more car. This was another car that was on GT Sport, and so was this one. But man, this one looks like a beast. Yeah, that one looked like an animal. $450,000. Like the tires on that too. I like how they added some color to the sidewalls and added some endorsements and colors and stuff to the sidewall of these tires instead of just plain black tires. Let's see here. Let's check out Ferrari. $458. This is an old car. No, no, no. This right here is a beauty. This is a beautiful car. But it's a production car. It's beautiful, but It just won't match up to a GT3 on a track, in my opinion. I don't care how much horsepower it's got. Ooh, 1,034 horsepower. Woo! Nice! I think that's it. I think I got all the cars that I want. GT3 McLaren. Big Cajunas. Ooh, 986 horsepower. Ooh. I just bought the McLaren today. RIP to my 18 million. Shit. So do I dare ask, how did you come up? Do I dare ask, how did you come up with the 18 million? I mean, 18 million is a lot of money. That's a lot of money. Let's go back to the legend cars. Let's go to the legend cars because grinded the hell out of Saratoga rally race. What kind of payouts were you getting? I do want that Sauber Mercedes. I do want that. I had that on GT Sport. The 787 is not on here. I don't think it's not on here. I didn't see it. 62K for 4 minutes of race. So for 40 minutes of racing, you would come up with 620,000. Ooh. Now, this car I want to drive, but I want to drive this car in VR. I'm not interested in driving this car right now. I want to drive it when PSVR 2 comes out, because I don't, because I want to actually sit inside the car and look around and got those bat wings. This old shit, I have no interest in something like this. Let's go back and check Brand Central one more time. I want to see if the Mazda 787B is there. I don't think it's there. But if it is, if it's there and it costs $1 million, then I might buy it. Nope, it's not there. Not interested in concept cars either. PP 926, 970. Group 3. $450,000. Okay, all right, so we talked about this Sony situation. We viewed some cars. Let's go ahead and jump into the daily race. I want to try this Beetle. All right. I haven't tried Race B. Yeah, Nick, I am pretty much a GT3, a GTE guy, maybe a little bit of LMP. So that being said, as far as this game goes, I would pretty much only be interested in Group 3, Group 2, and Group 1. I'm not really interested. Anything from Group 4 on down, I'm not really interested in it. All right. Oh, I'm going to have to adjust the sensitivity. Dude, I bought a DD2 because the DD1 was sold out. You know what's crazy about that Special Chaos? Is that the DD1 has the same motor as the DD2. Now, from what I understand, when the DD1 first came out, it was having problems. And I guess Fanatec solved the problem by putting the same motor in the DD1 that's in the DD2. They just locked it at 20 Newton meters, whereas the DD2 is still 25 Newton meters. Now, I've seen a couple of people kind of say something about that. I guess they feel like that, okay, why do I got to pay more when both of these wheelbases have the same motor? Now, what if something crazy were to happen? Let's say it could, let's say something crazy were to happen where Fanatec was to send out an update and they boosted this thing up to 25 Newton meters, which wouldn't do me any good anyway, because the 20 Newton meters that this wheelbase is more than I use anyway. At the most, I usually set this at about 70%, which is the equivalent of 14 Newton meters peak. Yeah, you could always lower it. You know how I ended up getting the DD1 is I originally ordered the CSL DD, and I know how much in demand the CSL DD was at the time. So what I did was I bought a CSL Elite on eBay to get me by until the CSL DD was supposed to come. Well, I got 2 letters from Fanatec that my order had been delayed. The first letter I got like 2 weeks after I ordered it that it was going to be delayed. The second letter that I got that letter on Thanksgiving Day weekend, like 3 days before my order was supposed to ship. And they sent me a letter saying that it had been delayed till January, and this was in November. So I said, to hell with this, I don't want to wait. And I was already in Fanatec's ecosystem because I had already bought the CSL Elite off of eBay. I had already bought this McLaren GT3 wheel. I had already bought 2 sets of pedals. I bought the CSL Elite pedals and the CSL pedals. I had already bought the clamp. Man, they shipped my stuff so quick. I'll check that whole thing in a second. Here, let me see what you're saying here. I mean, see, you know what it was is I ordered everything separately because I had a funny feeling. I was like, I didn't want to wait for this. I didn't want to order everything at once. When I was ready to buy the DD1, when I was ready to buy the DD1 was sold out, which was a little bit surprising because when I ordered so what happened was, so I get the second letter that my order had been delayed. So at that point, I canceled my CSL DD. I saw that the DD1 was available, and I ordered it, and it kind of made me sick to jump up from $500 for the CSL DD to $1,200 for this DD1. Damn. By the time you buy the stop button, you will be at the. Well, I don't have the stop button, but I like for what I spent for this, I could have went ahead and bought that Formula DD bundle. That was $1,800. But to me, I was like, whoa, that's a little too pricey. But then when you stop and think about what I paid for this stuff, $1,200 for this wheelbase, $200 for this wheel, another $100 for the metal quick release that's attached to it, we're up to $1,500 now. So I could have went ahead and bought that DD Pro. Hold on, I gotta adjust this wheel again. And where we at with the force feedback? We'll turn it to 65. Yeah, that DD bundle went up in price and doesn't ship until July. Whoa! You talking about the Formula bundle or the DD Pro bundle or the? Because that Formula bundle was $1,800. So if that went up in price, what does it cost now? Oh, the PlayStation one? Well, this is 7-speed. You got that 2-day shipping? Oh, snap. Oh, shit. Number one is using my Porsche. no sense in even warming up because it's not even worth the time. By the time you get out on the track, the race is going to start. Yeah, we'll be building the rig tomorrow because I'm at work. Hey, what kind of rig you got? So right here, I'm sitting in the GT Omega Prime. So what do you got for a rig? P1X? Okay, I know I heard of the P1X before. I just don't remember who makes it. You know, because we got SimLab and Track Racer and shit like that out there. GPC G9. SimLab? Okay. I think my good friend Ham VR, who's in chat, I think he has a SimLab sim rig. Shit, I'm going to get a penalty for going off the track. Damn, they straight disrespected me. Damn it, here come the penalty. Oh, I totally forgot about putting that drive hub in the description. God damn it, did it again. God damn it! I had to go in and fix the steering sensitivity. Hey. The guy with the Porsche won. I didn't even pay attention to what my best lap was. It is hot in here, folks. I'm gonna turn on the AC for a little bit. This DD make you work up a little bit. 140. Ah. Damn, I wish this shit was in VR. Because I promise you I would be turning in better times. I think racing in VR is better than triple screens, even though I've never done that before. Now, if I wanted to, I could change angles. And this will make it so much easier. Although that's not what we're trying to do. Now, if I wanted to go this route, it would be so much easier to see the track, and I could probably turn in faster times, but I like being inside the cockpit because it's more immersive, especially in VR. Dan Sock, what's up? How you doing? I am going to go ahead and run the race from this angle because I want to see how much better I can do, especially when I can see the track. There we go. Damn it. Let me check that comment. How's the frame rate in your goggles compared to what we are seeing? I'm flat screen. I'm not in VR. Shit. Oh, the race is about to start. Something just happened. Something happened. I wasn't able to jump into the warm-up. I'm hoping I didn't screw something up. Stay in bumper. We want to... Speed, what's up? Had to take a mortgage out to play GT. Oh, God. butthole. All that just to get a penalty. Not only that, he made me lose him. Oh, he got a penalty. I'll take it. 4th place. I'll take it. I'll take it. I needed to see the whole track. I knew I would do better if I could see the whole track. And if I was in VR, I would have done even better. Thanks, Nick. Hey, thanks, everybody. I'm glad I was able to give you guys a decent race for once. You know what? I'm going to save that replay, too. So you like that view? I would much rather be inside the car with the cockpit view. But that's for VR, because you can see everything. You're inside the car, but you can still see everything. Clean race bonus. I got a little chunk of change on that one. Oh, daily workout reward. We're going to have to check that out. But first, we're going to save that replay. Pump a better qualifying lap on bumper, and you're right up there. Yeah. I mean, I did think I turned in a 136 or something like that during qualifying. So let me see what one of my friends did, because this will show you what your friends did. I just want to see what kind of lap they turned in. Okay. So my friend Typer 87, that's actually Carlos Fernandez. He turned in a 136.4. That's what I've been gunning for. All right, let's go use that roulette ticket to see what we got. Then maybe when we come back, I'll try one of these GT4 races. But let's open that ticket. Let's see what we got. Maybe they'll give me that $18 million Porsche. Let's go. A gold brick. Let me get that gold brick. $10,000 credits. Oh, that probably means I can buy half a tire. Yeah, crumbs, Jimmy, crumbs. I actually want to have a little bit of a look. Gold brick was 100,000 for me. Damn. The guy in the McLaren, he bumped me a couple of times. So did the guy in the Renault. Yeah, they're 100K each. Nice. Still not enough to buy a GT3 car, but it goes a long way. Oh, that's another car I could go back and check out, is the NSX. All that bumping and grinding. Forza Motorsport 7 is by far the worst racing game I've ever played in terms of how dirty people are. Oh, almost lost that back end. Boogieing now. We'll watch another lap of this, and then I think maybe we'll go check out one of those GT4 races. Although that's not my preference. I prefer GT3 racing, but I've already done this track enough times this week. Oh, speaking of which, so you guys know that I'm a sim racer. I race in VR, as you guys can see. That is my primary preference, to race in VR. So I do somewhat got a roadmap of how I'm gonna stream GT7 and ACC. All right, after this lap, then I'll let you guys know my roadmap. I want to thank everybody for hanging out. It's Friday night. You know, you could have been doing anything, but I appreciate you hanging out with me. See that nice clean pass? Had ice water running through my veins. Textbook, yes, it was. There's a bump right there. He gave me a bump. And then the second one, the McLaren came and gave me a bump, but I bumped his ass backwards. You know, I bumped him back. Now see the scratches on the car from it. I think I'm about to close in on him and take him. Yeah, I'm about to take him. Jerkwad. He used me as a guardrail. But he got a penalty, and I got past him, and then the car in front of me got a penalty, and I got past him that way. All right. Let's go check out one of these GT4 races. Nice little replay. I haven't even been back to the cafe yet. Need a GT4 car. Damn, this Supra is the only thing I got. So let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. This is the way I would prefer to race. But I couldn't see the road till the last second. Shit. All right. I don't know why I'm going to warm up. Not enough time. Damn it, I forgot to tell you guys what my roadmap is as far as streaming content. So, ACC on PC. I'm planning to stream that twice a week. Low Fuel Motorsports Season 6 begins Sunday. I'll probably do that in the middle of the week because nobody's there on the first day. Then we resume ACC Friday. We'll be getting back to that in about 3 weeks. But we've got some mini races planned in the meantime. So I'll be planning to do ACC on PC 2 times a week. I'm planning on doing a daily race on GT7 once, maybe twice a week. And then I'm also planning to stream a set of Corsa Competizione on PS5. I have not figured out whether I'm going to stream it here or stream it on Twitch. So basically, I got a lot of racing planned. So if you guys... So if you guys like a lot of racing, grab a plate and a fork and get ready. Damn it, I was too busy watching him. Watch the road! Get mad at myself, folks. And for that, I got the reward of being in last place. I don't know if I'm going to be able to catch him. Unless some of them make some mistakes or get hit with penalties, I'm not sure I can catch them. I got wet tires on? You sure? Oh shit! Oh shit! we might as well throw in the towel, folks. I'm never going to catch him with wet tires on the car. That's a wrap. Oh my God. You know what, Jimmy? The reason why I ended up having wet tires on here is because I was trying to show people the egregious practices that Sony and Polyphony Digital was doing with the microtransactions. And what I was trying to show people was with these daily races. So we'll go back to this one. This daily race right here, or any of the daily races for that matter, this game has dynamic weather, and you don't know what the weather is going to be like. All cars in these daily races come with the racing hard tires. But what if it rains in the middle of the race? Well, I don't have wet tires to put on the car, so I'm going to be stuck with the racing hard tires during a rainy race. So I went to go show people that I spent $56,000 buying the intermediate tires and buying the wet tires to make sure I was covered, just in case it rained during the race. And I wanted to show people that I thought that was an egregious practice, because what that does is I spent $56,000 to buy tires to make sure I'm covered. The payout in this race isn't even $10,000. So I'm losing $46,000. That's going to drain my bank account quicker and drive me towards the microtransactions to re-up if I want more credits. This is an economy, in my opinion, that was designed with low payouts, and you spend a ton of money because just about it, unless it's a BOP race, just about any of these races you can upgrade your car, but you got to spend money to do it. So it was a vicious cycle. What they basically done, as far as the economy goes, this is the racing version of Grand Theft Auto 5. The economy that they set up with the shark cards. You see a car that you want that costs $2 million. Well, if you want to grind for the money, you can rob people on the street and only get $35 for robbing somebody on the street. Now you got the cops after you. When you get the cops after you to a point where you build up a 5-star warrant, the cops do not stop chasing you until they kill you. Once you die and you respawn, I think they take like another $200 from your account as a hospital bill. So, and then you got to buy ammunition for your gun. You steal a car, you got to put insurance on it. So they had an economy that was designed to steer you towards those shark cars because the grind was impossible. I think they had a tank on there for like $4 million. Who's going to grind $4 million when you robbing people on the street for $35, $50, $75, and then you got the cops after you? It can't work. You will never get the money for the tank unless you're willing to buy the microtransactions. That's what they were trying to implement here. That $18 million legend car with these $10,000 payouts, you'll never get there. And then they put you in a situation where, again, like, you know, we can go back to one of the cafe races and show you what they were doing. So let's go over here to one of the cafe races. You know, I've done this before, so I'm sure some of you guys have seen this before. You guys know what I'm about to show. So you go over here to Daytona International Speedway. So I got to finish up third or higher, and the game deliberately starts you from the back of the pack. Well, here's the problem. You see right there, it says suggested PP. When is GT7 going to VR? Probably about this time next year. I'm hoping it'll come out in the fall, but it's rumored that it's not going to come out until first quarter 2023. So anyway, suggested PP is 700. So I go in here to pick a car that's eligible. So the closest thing that I have that's eligible with the most horsepower would be this Mustang. It's got 665 horsepower. If you're a person that doesn't know how to race, you would panic that hold on. Let me go back. So the PP on this Mustang that I have is 674. So you would panic if you don't know how to drive or you new to these racing games. You will go into a panic and think that that 674 PP is not enough to beat all these other cars that's at 700 PP. So the natural reaction is to back out, go down here to the tuning shop, and then, you know, you panic. Okay, I need some tires. I didn't mean to back all the way out, but you get the picture. Oh shit, you know, I need some tires down here, some racing tires. I already bought them, these racing soft tires, but I think these tires were $28,000. Oh shit, you know, I need these racing brakes, so I paid like $3,000 for that. Oh shit, I need a racing manifold to make the car faster. Oh shit, I need this racing muffler to make it faster. Oh shit, I need this intercooler, this supercharger, this engine balancing, you know, engine balance tuning. I need all this shit, and I think I ended up spending about maybe $60,000 or $70,000 to bring this car within specs of that 700 pp. So I spent like $70,000 upgrading this car for a race that was only going to pay me about 10 or 15,000. You get how that works? So I'm losing money. I'm not winning money. And eventually, if you're spending 50,000, 60,000 in order to win 10 of it back, that's going backwards. You're going to keep losing money, and then you're probably going to reach a point where you're going to be like, when you get down to like your last 500 credits, but it costs $50,000 to upgrade the car for the current race at the time. You're going to go in. The average person that don't race is going to go into a panic, and then they're going to go buy a microtransaction so they can spend the money to upgrade that car. This is a vicious cycle. And that's why, so short story long, that's why my car ended up having the wet tires on there, because on my last stream, that was the car that I used to show everybody, okay, I'm going to buy this, I'm going to buy this, I'm going to buy this, and then show them how much money I spent to upgrade the car. And I totally forgot those wet tires were on there. What is this? Okay, so look at this race right here. So this car right here is a Clio. This is the car I'm going to be using. Well, the tire choice, I don't have the correct tires. It's required for me to get the Comfort soft tires. So let me back out of here. I got to go to the tuning shop and buy the Comfort soft tires. Let's see how much they're going to cost. So the Comfort soft. So I think we got the right tires on there. Right there. But those were tires that I had to pay for. Those Comfort soft tires did not come with the car. I had to pay for those tires. So again, I think those tires were about $15,000. What's the payout going to be for this race? It's only going to get worse as time goes on in gaming. Depends on who it is, because I mean the Gran Turismo community took a stand, but I think it took more than the Gran Turismo community to make Sony fix all this shit. I think it was a combination of the backlash from the microtransactions. I think it was people finding new ways to farm credits where they were getting 15 million credits a day. I think that factored in to their decision to change it. I think big YouTubers like Review Tech and Yong Yeah weighing in factored in. I think sales. I think sales factored in. And then looking at the long-term picture, if they would have kept these microtransactions in this game, or the payouts the way it is, that's not going to look good for this game to launch on PSVR. I mean, myself, again, you guys know that I prefer to race in VR, and Assetto Corsa Competizione is my racing game of choice. But I still plan to, when PSVR 2 comes out, I still plan to put a lot of time into this game in VR. I still think it's going to be fun. But to the average person, well, I don't want to say the average person, but I'd imagine it's going to be some people who are not going to be exactly in a hurry to spend $400 on a headset to play a racing game that's littered with microtransactions. You just spent $400 on the headset, you spent $500 on the console, you spent $70 on the game, and now you get to spend hundreds of dollars more on the microtransactions. So, looking at the bigger picture, yeah, they had to fix it. As I was saying at the beginning of my stream, what I don't understand is who the fuck thought those microtransactions and those low payouts was a good idea. Who thought that was a good idea in the first place? And then to make it even more fucked up, when people complained about the backlash and we were finding out that people were farming credits, who the hell thought it was a good idea to put out an update that broke the game and shut down servers, and then when the game comes back up, the payouts are even lower? Who thought that was an even better idea in the first place? So, I was like, I had pretty much like, hey, Sony gave in to the American greed, because, nobody, I think as a nationality, nobody is more greedy than Americans. That's a tricky one right there, that first corner, because you're going up a hill, so you got to hit the brakes as you're going up that hill. Not even gonna bother warming up. So I don't have to work tomorrow. I think my next stream is going to be Assetto Corsa Competizione on the PS5. I still got some races that I need to do to unlock my rating, my safety rating, and my car control, all the ratings that's going to allow me to join more lobbies. I need to unlock that. So I think I'm going to do that. What I'm not sure about is whether I'll stream it here or whether I'll stream it on Twitch. And then, I don't know, maybe sometime tomorrow, because my son's staying home. So I'll have the computer all to myself. So maybe I'll do a set of Corsa Competizione stream on PC, or I'll just play some other VR game. You know, a first-person shooter or something. Damn, this race ain't nothing but a bumper grind. 1 second, Ham. I'll check your comment in a second. That's a bad thing about this PS5 and PSVR for that matter. Your entire stream doesn't, your entire comment doesn't come through. So I have to take a second to look at my phone. That hurt. That hurt. That corner is deceptive. Shit. Yeah, this race need to hurry up and get over with. But let's see what my payout gonna be. You must modulate the brakes. Minus 2,000, it might be more than that because of how much I pay for the tires. Anybody ever watch Eris Drives? He's one of the developers for a set of Corsa Competizione, and he has his own YouTube channel, and he's pretty good at the game. I like his channel, and he does lots of tutorials showing you how to become a better racer. And the one thing that stuck with me that he was telling people they got to modulate the brakes, you know, kind of pump the brakes a little bit, because people got different braking techniques, especially when it comes to a set of Corsa Competizione. Some people will tell you to hit it hard, let off of it, and then start pumping it, you know, start modulating it. And he'll say, you must modulate the brakes, because he's Italian. But I definitely, if you like a set of Corsa Competizione and you want to become a faster racer, I definitely recommend his channel. It's Aris Drives. It's spelled ARIS. He also has a Discord too, which you can join his Discord. Okay, Ham, let's see what you said here. So you'll be around if you want to pair up? Okay. Let's see here. Oh, let me see what the payout is. 6,000, but those tires, I believe those tires cost me about 15,000. So minus 9,000 was my prize for this race. Let me have a look at this daily race, because I'm on the verge of hanging it up, because I'm starting to wind down. Voice is starting to get scratchy, get angry. How many laps is this race? How many laps? 4 laps. I gotta finish third or better. I guess I could go ahead and do this race, because I think this might be the last race I need to do to finish up the current menu book that I was working on. So I think I can go ahead and do this race and then hang it up. My brother had a Corvette, had a convertible Corvette. It was like a 1992 Corvette. Pretty clean. All right, let's start that over. I came in faster than I thought. You have to keep my foot on the brake. You must modulate the brakes. shite! I pulled it. Oh my God. I'm smoking crack. I pulled it to the pits. And still finished first. How do you do that? I thought I was gonna miss my turn. I hit the brakes and made that hard turn and didn't realize I was going into the pits. Dummy, dummy, dummy. What do I get here for prize money? 45,000 credits? Yeah. I see you, Jimmy. That car was hard to handle. You can feel the weight shifting from that car. Look at the way it's going around that corner. You can see the weight shifting on that car. You can see the weight shifting in the body roll. You see the way the nose drops when I hit the brakes. You out of here, Jonathan? Hey, thanks for popping in. Appreciate it. Deuces. Nick, you said, bro, I'll never get these damn S-license tests. I'm so frustrated. I'll never get gold. I never really cared about getting gold. All I wanted to do was get my license so I could compete in these online races. All I cared about was getting the license. I didn't really care about getting gold. I think that's some of y'all PS5 cats that like getting all those trophies and... All right, let's see what they got for me. Let's go back to the cafe. Let's see what they got. Yeah, I'll try for the... Yeah, see, that's y'all PlayStation cats. Always going for them platinum trophies and stuff. Get a wide body American car. Do I put a wide body kit on a Corvette that's already wide? Or do I further put it on this Mustang? let's open that. Let's see what we got. I think I got a roulette ticket. Now, the NSX is a rally car, but I'd still like to get that. Right. 5,000 credits. Right. GT Auto. Customized cars. So let me, hold on. Maintenance and servicing. Which naturally I'm not going to find a wide body. Wait a minute. There it is. Don't look much better than me, but nah, I don't like the way those wheels is tucked underneath the car. We gotta put some wide wheels on this mug. Oh, we about to put some wheels on this bitch. Inkies used to be that shit back in the day with the TriStars. And we gonna get rid of them balloon ass tires on that car too. Kind of like those. Let's see what BBS got. American Racing, yep, they still make some bullshit. BBS used to be the shit back in the days too. Tires like that was what they were famous for. Oh, that's a free replacement. Hell, shit. Now we gotta get some wider tires on this motherfucker. Nah, we'll leave that on there. Put those on there, help it look mean. That on there, help it look mean. You can't see the cage inside of it, so if I was in VR, I'd go ahead and buy the roll cage. Ooh, I like that. Right there, the car looked like it ain't to be fucked with. Go ahead, dress this bitch up. Yeah, we'll go with that. Purchase and install. Ain't she mean? Ain't she mean? What we got for light bulb? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't feel like doing that. Whoops. So for curiosity's sake, let's see what can you make them 20-inch rims? That's what I was hoping, Nick. Those were free replacement rims, so I probably couldn't choose the size. Gonna retire, mate. Thanks for the stream. Enjoyed it. Take care. All right. Catch you on the next one, Jimmy. Appreciate it. So yeah, looks like I can go back to the shop and get some wheels at offset. You said offset to the outside. That's what I was looking for. there we go. Standard side. Wide. Standard size. Wide. 19. I don't know. Them 21s. Ooh-wee. 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 See, because with the 20s, the tires is a little bit fatter. The tires look like goddamn balloons. Yeah, there we go. Let's run it. Let's go with the 21s. Now that finishes off the car. Let's see where those tires set. Wee. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, now the car look like it ain't nothing to fuck with. Thanks, Nick. Well, let me see what tracks they got us racing on before I call it a night. Oh, that Viper's looking kind of nice. That blue Viper. Yeah, that Viper looking like a beast. Where's my car at and all this stuff? Oh, my car wasn't even in there. All right, let's see what they want me to do. I gotta join the championship. Okay. So I think I can do these races tomorrow. I'm starting to wind down. I'm getting a little bit tired, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and leave it there. Maybe take a power nap and wake up in the middle of the night. Jump on a set of Corsa Competizione on PS5, so we can unlock some ratings there. So we can jump into these lobbies. Definitely thank you for watching, everybody. I really enjoyed this, and I guess we'll catch you when after I wake up from a power nap. So until then, you guys know the line. Wakanda forever. Long live the king. And deuces. All right, Nick, have a good one. Thanks for popping in. Really appreciate it.